Another blessed day in South Florida. Gaetgens Chery with HomeSnatch Realty. Today in this video, I'll address the question that I think is extremely important, but very often misunderstood or flat out neglected. The question is, why should I sign a contract with a real estate agent? First and foremost, understand whether you are a buyer or seller, when you hire a real estate brokerage, you are in essence hiring an agent to represent you in a transaction. First, every contract a real estate agent will ever fill out is pre-approved by the Florida Supreme Court. That contract is designed to protect members of the public, meaning you, the buyer or the seller. That contract is there to protect your interests. Number two, understand whether you're on the buyer side or the seller side. Well, let's address this. If I'm buying a property, when you are buying a property, I think the vast majority of us will agree. When we buy a home, that is often the most expensive expenditure we have ever made, or in most cases we will ever make. So you can see the importance of hiring someone to represent your interest in that transaction. So generally speaking, most home sales and purchase occur using real estate representation, meaning the seller hires someone to look after his or her interests because the seller wants to hire someone to bring in the highest return on their investment. And I believe the buyer should do the same, to have someone looking out for your interests as the buyer. So generally there are two representations, one for the seller, one for the buyer. The seller's representation is provided by the brokerage the seller hires. We call that the listing agent. So the listing agent represents the seller. The listing agent, the brokerage, would negotiate a term with the seller. Now that brokerage will list the property on the MLS, or we call it the Multiple Listing Service, MLS. That brokerage will then promises a percentage, usually half, to the other brokerage, and said, if you bring me a buyer who buys this property, I will split that money with you, because the listing agent is responsible to find the buyer. And you can see, opening it up for everybody to bring in a buyer makes the process a lot easier for the listing agent. But the listing agent is the one who's responsible to list the property, market the property, and make sure as many eyes sees that property. Whereas the buyer's agent, the buyer's brokerage, who is also referred to as the selling agent, is the one that negotiate the contract on your behalf. They're the one that usually coordinate everything with the other brokerage, which is the listing brokerage. They'll coordinate everything with the title company, the mortgage company, the inspector for the inspection, the appraiser, you name it. That buyer's broker or the selling broker is the one that handles most of those things. So you can see that when you are buying a home, given that it is such an expensive purchase, it would be prudent to have someone representing you. And signing that contract, in essence, all you are doing is you are authorizing the brokerage to negotiate on your part. You are hiring the brokerage to represent you in that transaction. The broker is the employee. The agent that is actually performing the duties, they are actually working for the brokerage that you hire as the buyer, and that person is performing the obligation that that broker has towards you. It is that simple. I hope I answered your question, and please keep the questions coming. It is a pleasure for me to address those questions. And please remember, if you find value in this video, I ask that you share the video with other people you think or you believe may find value in the video or the content of the video. As well, let me remind you, at HomeSnatch Realty, our real estate professionals are standing by. We are ready, willing, and able to assist you. So if you need any assistance with your real estate transaction, please do not hesitate to visit us at www.homesnatchrealty.com. And from there, you can select whichever agent you wish to work with. Thank you, and have a blessed and wonderful day.